You need to see this before July 5th. The lunar shockwave is already here, and for the next 72 hours, from July 5th through July 7th, the universe is conducting a cosmic test. Most people will go about their days completely oblivious to the massive energetic recalibration taking place. They'll feel irritable, tired, or strangely emotional, and blame it on a bad night's sleep or a tough week at work. But you, if you are watching this, it is because your soul is already attuned to a higher frequency. You are meant to understand what is truly happening. This is not just another lunar event. This is a portal, a gateway that is swinging open to usher in a new paradigm of reality, and with it come 7 distinct after effects that only the spiritually awake will witness. What is coming will be a shock to the system, not a gentle nudge, but a full-scale energetic demolition of the old structures holding you back. The speed at which this lunar energy works will leave you breathless. Before we dive into the profound mechanics of this gateway, and the 7 signs that prove you are passing the cosmic test, I need you to do 3 things right now to anchor your energy and signal to the universe that you are ready. First, like this video to send a ripple of positive intention out into the collective. Second, subscribe to this channel and turn on all notifications, because the downloads and updates will be coming fast and you cannot afford to miss them. And third, go to the comments right now and type "I am ready" to declare your sovereignty and your willingness to step through this portal. This simple act aligns your energetic signature with the incoming frequencies and prepares your vessel for the upgrade. Listen very carefully. The first week of July may feel like it's winding down, but the universe has saved the most potent energetic cocktail for these 3 days. This isn't just about the moon's position, it's a convergence. We have the moon gliding through a highly sensitive, intuitive water sign, creating a direct conduit to the emotional and astral realms. Simultaneously, a subtle but powerful alignment with the star system Sirius, our spiritual sun, is electrifying the ether. This is why you've been feeling it already. The strange vivid dreams that feel more real than your waking life. The sudden, unexplainable waves of nostalgia or grief that wash over you for no apparent reason. The feeling of being on the precipice of a monumental change, even if you can't put your finger on what it is. These are not figments of your imagination. They are the preliminary tremors of the lunar shockwave. The portal opening between July 5th and 7th acts as a cosmic filter. It is designed to separate frequencies. Those operating from a place of fear, denial, and materialism will experience this energy as chaos, disruption, and confusion. Their world will feel like it's spinning out of control. But for you, the spiritually awake, this same energy will feel like a profound clarification, a divine intervention that is clearing the path for your highest timeline. You will witness the after effects not as problems, but as signposts, as confirmation that you are leveling up. The shock won't be one of fear, it will be a shock of recognition, of seeing the invisible architecture of the universe laid bare before your very eyes. This is a period of accelerated karma, where the consequences of actions and intentions, both positive and negative, are delivered with stunning speed. It is a time of soul-level revelations, where truths that have been buried for years, even lifetimes, will rise to the surface to be seen, acknowledged, and integrated. Let's talk about the mechanics of this lunar energy. Imagine the moon not just as a celestial body, but as a giant cosmic amplifier. During this 72-hour window, it is amplifying the deepest, most hidden frequencies within your own being. It's reaching into the shadows of your subconscious, into the cellular memory of your ancestors, and into the Akashic records of your soul's journey. It is pulling everything that is out of alignment with your true 5D self to the surface. This is why the emotional roller coaster can feel so intense. One moment you might feel an incredible surge of creative energy and a deep sense of connection to everything, and the next you might be overwhelmed by a feeling of profound loneliness or a sense of loss. Do not judge these feelings. Do not push them away. They are the energetic debris being purged from your system. Each wave of emotion is a cleansing fire, burning away the old programming, the limiting beliefs, and the energetic attachments that have kept you tethered to a lower vibrational reality. The key is to become the observer. Witness the emotions as they pass through you, like clouds passing in the sky. Thank them for the lesson they carry, and then let them go. This is the first part of the cosmic test. Can you hold your center in the midst of the storm? Can you be the lighthouse while the waves of collective and personal karma crash around you? Most people will be swept away by the tide, identifying with every feeling and drama that arises. But the awakened soul knows that they are not the storm. They are the calm, unshakable presence that witnesses it all. This portal is a profound opportunity to master your emotional body and to understand that you are the creator of your reality, not a victim of your circumstances. The energy is particularly potent for dream work and intuitive downloads. During these 3 nights, your sleep state is not a rest state, it is an active classroom for your soul. Pay close attention to your dreams. They will be coded with messages, symbols, and guidance for your path forward. Keep a journal by your bed, and write down everything you can remember the moment you wake up, even if it seems nonsensical. The logic of the 5D realm is not the linear logic of the 3D mind. You might dream of forgotten childhood homes, which represent the foundations of your inner self that are being rebuilt. You might encounter spirit guides or ancestors who offer you a specific object or a piece of advice. These are not just dreams, they are visitations. They are energetic transmissions from your higher self and your support team in the spirit world, designed to prepare you for what's next. You may also experience periods of waking up between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. This is known as the witching hour, or the divine hour, for a reason. It is a time when the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is at its thinnest. If you find yourself awake during this time, do not be frustrated. Get up. Meditate. Journal. Go outside and look at the moon if you can. This is a sacred appointment with the universe. You are being called to receive a download, a piece of information that is crucial for your journey. The silence of this hour is a vessel for profound truth. The shockwave is working on you even when you sleep, recalibrating your DNA and activating latent spiritual gifts. Many of you will begin to experience heightened psychic abilities, clairvoyance, clear seeing, clairaudience, clear hearing, clairsentience, clear feeling, and claircognizance, clear knowing. A sudden thought will pop into your head that turns out to be a crucial piece of information. You'll feel the energy of a room or a person with startling accuracy. You'll see flickers of light in your peripheral vision. These are the first after effects beginning to manifest, a sign that your spiritual senses are coming online. I want you to think back to the last 6 months. Think about the challenges you've faced, the patterns you've been trying to break, the relationships that have felt heavy or draining. This lunar portal is the culmination of that work. It is the final exam. Everything you have learned, every ounce of healing you have done, has prepared you for this moment. This is not a force that is happening to you, it is a force that is happening for you. It is a divine catalyst, designed to propel you out of stagnation and into a state of flow, abundance, and authentic power. The universe is asking you one question: are you willing to let go of who you thought you were in order to become who you are truly meant to be? Answering this call requires immense courage. It means releasing the need for external validation. It means walking away from situations and people that no longer resonate with your soul's frequency, even if your ego is terrified of being alone. It means trusting your intuition above all else, even when it defies logic and the opinions of others. This 72-hour period is an energetic crucible. It will burn away everything that is not pure, everything that is not aligned with the frequency of unconditional love and sovereign truth. The pressure you may be feeling in your chest, in your head, in your very bones, is the pressure of transformation. You are a diamond being formed under the immense pressure of cosmic alchemy. Do not resist it, surrender to it. Breathe into it. Know that on the other side of this intensity is a level of freedom, clarity, and purpose that you have only dreamed of. The shockwave is a gift, and the after effects are the proof of your spiritual evolution. If you have felt a deep resonance with these words, if your heart is beating a little faster and you feel a sense of knowing deep within your soul, I want you to go to the comments section right now and type the spiritual number 444. This number is a sign from the angelic realms that you are on the right path, that you are being protected, supported, and guided through this powerful transformation. By typing 444, you are amplifying this angelic protection and anchoring it into your reality. Now let's move deeper. The after effects are not just random occurrences, they are a sequential unfolding of your newly calibrated reality. They are evidence. The first and perhaps most jarring after effect that the spiritually awake will witness is what I call the great energetic sorting. In the days and weeks following this July 5th nighter fortnight, you will notice a sudden and dramatic shift in your social and relational circles. It will feel as though a divine magnet has been activated, powerfully repelling people, situations, and even career paths that are not in vibrational alignment with your new frequency, while simultaneously drawing in soul family connections and opportunities that resonate with your authentic self. This is not a gentle, gradual drifting apart. It will be abrupt. A friend you've known for years might suddenly start an argument over something trivial, revealing a fundamental misalignment in values that you can no longer ignore. A job opportunity that seemed like a sure thing will inexplicably fall through, only for a much more soul-aligned path to open up days later. You might feel a sudden undeniable urge to sever ties with a family member whose energy has always been draining, and find that you have the strength and clarity to do so without guilt. This can be shocking and even painful for the ego, which clings to familiarity and fears loss. But your soul knows that this is a necessary clearing. You cannot carry the dense energy of old attachments into the higher dimensions you are ascending to. The universe is doing for you what you may have been hesitant to do for yourself. It is creating space. This sorting process is a profound act of divine love, even if it feels like rejection or loss at first. Pay attention to who is leaving your life, and more importantly, pay attention to who is entering it. You will find yourself connecting with people who get you on a soul level. Conversations will flow with ease, and you will feel seen and understood in ways you never have before. These are the members of your soul tribe, your 5D family, being drawn to your light. Do not chase after those who are leaving. Bless them, thank them for the lessons, and let them go. Your energy is a sacred resource, and this portal is teaching you to protect it fiercely. The shock is in how quickly and decisively these shifts occur, leaving no room for negotiation. It is a clear and absolute cosmic no to what no longer serves, and a resounding yeses to what does. This is the universe's way of ensuring you are surrounded by the support you need for the next phase of your mission. The great energetic sorting is just the beginning. The most visible and external manifestation of this lunar shockwave. As the dust settles from these sudden relational shifts, you will begin to witness the second profound after effect, something that happens internally and fundamentally alters your perception of reality itself. This is the shattering of the time illusion. Our entire 3D society is built upon the construct of linear time, a past that is gone, a present that is fleeting, and a future that is yet to come. This portal, however, is flooding your consciousness with 5D energy, and in the fifth dimension, all time exists simultaneously in the eternal now. In the days and weeks following July 7th, you will find your relationship with time becoming fluid, strange, and utterly malleable. You will experience this in several shocking ways. Firstly, you will experience a dramatic acceleration. Entire weeks will seem to pass in the blink of an eye. You'll look at the calendar and be stunned to realize it's Friday when it feels like it should be Tuesday. This isn't because you're just busy, it's because your consciousness is now vibrating at a rate that perceives the old, slow 3D timeline as moving in fast forward. Conversely, you will experience moments of profound time dilation. During a meditation, a walk in nature, or a deep, soulful conversation, a single minute might stretch out to feel like an hour. In these moments, you are fully anchored in the present moment, the only point of true power, and you are tasting the texture of eternity. The universe is teaching you that you can bend and shape time with your focus and intention. This shattering of the time illusion will also manifest as powerful temporal bleed-throughs. You will experience waves of intense, almost overwhelming déjà vu, not just the fleeting feeling of "I've been here before," but a deep cellular certainty that you are reliving a critical moment, a choice point. This is the universe showing you the looped patterns, the karmic cycles you are now being given the opportunity to break. You will also experience a flood of memories from your deep past, from childhood, or even from what feels like other lifetimes. These will not be gentle, nostalgic recollections. They will surface with the full emotional charge they originally carried, demanding to be felt, integrated, and released. This is your soul's Akashic record, being defragmented and cleared. At the same time, you may receive flashes of insight about your future that feel less like predictions and more like memories of things that haven't happened yet. You might suddenly know who is about to call, or seize the outcome of a situation before it unfolds. This is your intuition tuning into the probable timelines that are now available to you. Many people experiencing this will feel disoriented, scattered, and may even question their sanity. They will struggle to keep track of appointments and will constantly ask, "What day is it?" But the spiritually awake soul will recognize this for what it is, a profound liberation. You are being freed from the prison of linear time. You are being taught to operate not from a place of reacting to the past or worrying about the future, but from the creative epicenter of the now. This is the cosmic test in action. Can you release your attachment to the clock and the calendar, and learn to navigate by the compass of your own soul's timing? This is a fundamental upgrade to your operating system, moving you from being a passenger on a timeline to becoming the conscious architect of your reality. As your perception of time is being rewired, the third after effect will begin to take hold, and this one is visceral, physical, and undeniable. It is the recalibration of the physical vessel. Your physical body is not separate from your spiritual ascension, it is the vehicle for it. It is a dense biological instrument that must be tuned and upgraded to be able to hold the higher frequencies of 5D consciousness that are flooding the planet through this lunar portal. The shockwave is triggering a rapid and often uncomfortable purification and activation process within your very cells. The most immediate sign of this will be a dramatic shift in your dietary cravings and tolerances. Foods that you used to enjoy, particularly dense low vibrational items like processed sugars, heavy meats, fried foods, and alcohol, will suddenly become repulsive to you. Eating them may cause you to feel instantly sluggish, foggy-headed, or even physically ill. Your body is rejecting them because it knows they interfere with the new energetic circuitry being installed. Simultaneously, you will develop an intense craving for high vibrational light-filled foods, fresh organic fruits, leafy green vegetables, nuts, seeds, and pure clean water. You will feel an insatiable thirst as water is the primary conductor for these new electrical energies moving through your system. Listen to these cravings. Your body's innate intelligence is taking over, guiding you to consume exactly what it needs to rebuild itself on a crystalline cellular level. This is not a diet, it is a biological imperative for your ascension. This physical recalibration extends to all of your senses. This is not a metaphor, it is a literal heightening of your sensory perception. Your eyesight may seem to become sharper, with colors appearing more vibrant, more saturated, as if someone turned up the contrast on reality. You may begin to see shimmering energy fields around plants and people, or catch glimpses of light orbs in your peripheral vision. Your hearing will become more acute. You might start to hear a high-pitched ringing or humming sound, often in one ear. This is not tinnitus in the medical sense, it is you tuning into the higher frequency bands of the universe, the music of the spheres. You will also become extremely sensitive to noise pollution and chaotic sounds, craving silence and the sounds of nature. Your sense of smell will become refined, and you may find yourself repulsed by artificial fragrances, chemicals, and pollution, while being drawn to the natural sense of flowers, trees, and the earth. This sensory upgrade can be overwhelming. The world can suddenly feel too loud, too bright, too intense. This is because you are beginning to perceive reality as it truly is, a vibrant, multi-layered tapestry of energy, rather than the dull, muted version you were conditioned to see. Alongside this, you will experience a host of what are commonly called ascension symptoms. These can include pressure or tingling in your forehead between your eyebrows as your third eye pineal gland is activated. You might have aches and pains that seem to move around your body for no reason. These are old, trapped energetic blockages being dislodged and released. You may experience bouts of extreme fatigue that come out of nowhere, as your body is using immense amounts of energy to undergo this upgrade, followed by sudden bursts of vibrant, creative energy. Many will misinterpret these signs as illness and rush to a doctor, only to be told that nothing is wrong. The spiritually awake soul, however, will recognize these symptoms as confirmation. They are the growing pains of rebirth. Your body is shedding its dense carbon-based shell and being transformed into a more crystalline, light-based form. The cosmic test here is one of trust. Can you trust the wisdom of your body and surrender to this profound process of alchemical transformation? Can you love and nurture your physical vessel through this intense upgrade, rather than fearing it? These experiences, the great sorting, the shattering of time, the physical recalibration, are not isolated events. They are interconnected facets of a single unified process: your awakening. The lunar shockwave is the catalyst, the divine alarm clock waking you up from the 3D dream. It is forcing you to confront everything that is inauthentic within you and around you, leaving only truth. The shock is the sudden realization that the reality you thought was solid and fixed is actually a fluid, energetic projection of consciousness, and that you hold the power to change it. While the majority of the world remains caught in the drama and confusion of the old paradigm collapsing, you are being given the keys to the new one. You are learning to read the language of energy, to trust the guidance of your soul, and to embody your divine sovereignty. This is a privilege and a profound responsibility. You are the lighthouses, the way showers, the anchors of the new 5D Earth grid. Your stability, your clarity, and your courage during this time are essential for the collective. The information and energy being transmitted through this portal are a gift. It's a cosmic download of wisdom, clarity, and empowerment. If you feel that you are open and willing to accept this divine upgrade, to allow your mind, body, and spirit to be recalibrated to a higher frequency of love and truth, go to the comments now and declare with heartfelt intention, "I receive." By typing these words, you are consciously opening every cell of your being to this powerful lunar energy, signaling your consent to the universe for this beautiful and profound transformation. You are affirming that you are not just a witness to these after effects, but an active and willing participant in your own magnificent evolution. The fourth after effect is one that operates on a much more subtle, yet infinitely more powerful level. It is the dissolution of the egoic mind, and the rise of heart-centered. For lifetimes, humanity has been ruled by the ego, the part of our consciousness that identifies with our name, our job, our past, our wounds, and our perceived limitations. The ego operates from fear, comparison, and a sense of separation. This lunar portal is delivering an energy so pure, so high vibrational, that the dense structure of the ego cannot withstand it. For the spiritually awake, this will manifest as a series of ego death moments. You will find yourself in situations where your old coping mechanisms, your old ways of reacting out of pride or fear, simply no longer work. You may try to engage in an argument, but find the words won't come. You may try to hold on to a grudge, but find that the energy to sustain it has completely vanished. You'll look in the mirror, and have a fleeting, shocking sense of not recognizing the person staring back, because you are beginning to identify less with the physical persona, and more with the eternal soul that animates it. This can be deeply unsettling. The ego will fight for its survival. It will flood your mind with thoughts of doubt, insecurity, and fear. It will tell you you're losing your mind, that you're becoming weak or passive. But this is not weakness, it is the dawn of true strength. As the chattering voice of the ego begins to quiet, a new intelligence will rise to take its place, the wisdom of the heart. You will start making decisions, not based on pro and con lists or logical analysis, but on a deep, quiet, unshakable feeling in your chest. This is clear cognizance, or clear knowing. You will simply know what the right path is, even if it makes no logical sense. You will find yourself speaking truths with a calm authority that surprises even you. Compassion, for yourself and for others, will begin to flow effortlessly. You will look at people who are struggling or acting out, and instead of judgment,
You will feel a profound empathy, recognizing their pain as a reflection of the collective human wound. This shift from head to heart intelligence is the most crucial after effect of all, because it is from this heart-centered space that you will begin to co-create the new earth. The shock here is the profound peace that comes from surrendering the need to control, to be right, and to defend a false self. It is the peace of coming home to your true nature.
With the ego's grip loosened and the heart's wisdom taking center stage, the fertile ground of your being is now prepared for the fifth and perhaps most liberating after effect, the unlocking of soul purpose and creative flow. For years, you may have been searching for your purpose, asking, what am I meant to do with my life? You've looked for it in career aptitude tests, in the advice of others, in societal expectations of success. This lunar portal renders all of that obsolete. Your purpose is not something you find with your mind, it is something that is unlocked from within your soul. In the wake of this July 7th gateway, you will experience this as a sudden and undeniable activation. It will not be a whisper, it will be a roar. A creative project you've procrastinated on for years will suddenly demand to be born, and you will find yourself filled with a limitless wellspring of inspiration to complete it. A hidden talent for writing, painting, music, healing, teaching, building will surge to the surface with such force that you can no longer ignore it. You might wake up one morning with a fully formed business plan in your head for a heart-centered enterprise that you have no logical experience for. Yet you will know, with every fiber of your being, that this is your path. This is the shock of divine alignment. The universe is no longer asking you to guess. It is telling you, in no uncertain terms, what your unique contribution to the new Earth paradigm is. This is not about work in the 3D sense of toil and struggle. When you engage with this soul purpose flow, it will feel like the most natural thing in the world. Time will dissolve. Hours will feel like minutes. The energy you expend will be instantly replenished, and you will feel more alive, more vibrant, and more you than ever before. This is the ultimate sign that you are living in alignment with your soul's blueprint. The cosmic test here is one of trust and action. When this divine inspiration strikes, will you heed the call? Or will you allow the remnants of your ego mind to talk you out of it with doubts, fears of failure, and concerns about what other people will think? The universe is presenting you with your sacred mission on a silver platter. All you have to do is say yes and take the first step. You will find that once you do, the resources, the connections, and the opportunities you need will begin to appear as if by magic. This is because when you are operating from your soul's purpose, you are no longer just a person doing a job, you are a conduit for divine energy, and the entire cosmos will conspire to support the expression of that energy through you. The deep, unshakable joy you feel while engaged in this creative flow is your soul's compass, confirming you are right on track. This alignment with your soul's purpose naturally ushers in the sixth, and arguably most mind-bending, after effect. Once you are vibrating in harmony with your authentic self, you begin to interact with the quantum field in a new way. This is the collapse of manifestation timelines and instantaneous synchronicities. The old 3D model of manifestation was a slow, often arduous process. You would set an intention, work hard, and hope that someday in the future, your desire would materialize. This lunar portal has fundamentally rewritten those rules. The energetic upgrade you are undergoing is thinning the veil between the world of thought and the world of form, dramatically shortening the buffer time between intention and manifestation. In the coming days and weeks, you will be shocked at the speed with which the universe responds to you. You will think of a question, and the answer will appear within hours, perhaps in a podcast you randomly click on, or a line from a book you open to a random page. You will recognize a need. I really need an extra $100 this week, and an unexpected check will arrive in the mail, or a friend will suddenly repay an old loan you had forgotten about. This is more than just positive thinking, this is you entering into a state of conscious co-creation with the universe. Your energy field, now cleared of much of its density and aligned with your heart, has become a powerful, coherent magnet.
And as this happens, the language of the universe will become your new native tongue. Synchronicities will become your daily conversation with the divine. Seeing repeating numbers like 1111, 2, 22, or 555 on the clock will no longer be a rare occurrence. It will happen multiple times a day, each sequence a coded message of encouragement and guidance. You'll be pondering a decision, and a hawk, a symbol of vision and perspective, will circle overhead. You'll be feeling down, and a song with the perfect uplifting lyrics will play on the radio the moment you turn it on. These are not coincidences. They are the universe's real-time feedback system, confirming that you are in alignment, that you are being heard, and that you are on the right path. However, this carries a profound new level of responsibility. This is a critical part of the cosmic test. Just as your positive intentions will manifest with lightning speed, so too will your fears and negative thoughts. You can no longer afford the luxury of indulging in worry, doubt, or resentment, because you will see the evidence of that low vibration manifest in your reality just as quickly. The universe is training you to become a master of your own frequency, to be a vigilant guardian at the gate of your mind. The shock is the sudden realization of your own creative power. You are not at the mercy of a random universe. You are its partner, its co-creator, and every thought, feeling, and belief you hold is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. This is the moment to claim that power consciously. The lunar portal is offering you an energetic toolkit for creation, a direct line to the quantum field. To affirm your willingness to wield this power with wisdom, love, and integrity, I want you to go to the comments right now and type the powerful declaration, "I harness this lunar energy." This is not just a comment, it is a decree. It is you telling the universe that you are ready to graduate from being a passive observer to an active architect of your reality. You are acknowledging the responsibility that comes with this power and committing to using it for your highest good and the highest good of all. As you step into this role of conscious creator, you begin to notice that the world itself seems to be changing around you, responding to your inner shift. The people who are stuck in the old fear-based paradigm will seem to be speaking a different language. Their dramas, their complaints, and their materialistic pursuits will feel alien to you, like watching a movie you've seen 100 times before and are no longer interested in. This is not a judgment, it is a frequency mismatch. You are now tuned into a different broadcast channel. You will find solace and deep connection in nature like never before. A walk in the woods will feel like coming home. You will feel the life force in the trees, the consciousness in the rocks, the wisdom in the wind. Nature becomes your sanctuary, your church, and your greatest teacher, helping you to ground the intense cosmic energies flooding your system. You are remembering your connection to Gaia, to the living earth, and recognizing that her ascension and your own are one and the same. This deep instinctual pull back to the natural world is a vital part of the integration process, helping you to stay balanced and centered as these profound after effects continue to unfold. These 6 transformations, the relational sorting, the shattering of time, the physical recalibration, the ego's dissolution, the unlocking of purpose, and the collapse of manifestation timelines are all building upon one another, weaving together to prepare you for the final and most profound after effect. This 7th sign is the culmination of it all, the ultimate evidence that you have not only witnessed the lunar shockwave but have successfully passed the cosmic test. It is the graduation ceremony of this intense energetic portal, and it is what solidifies your new reality as a citizen of the new Earth.
The culmination of these 6 powerful after effects, the grand finale of this lunar portal's transformative work, is the 7th and final sign that only the spiritually awake will truly witness and embody. This is not just an effect, it is a new state of being. It is the emergence of unshakable inner peace and sovereign joy. This is the ultimate prize, the true gift of this entire cosmic recalibration. After the storms of emotional purging, after the disorientation of your reality shifting, after the discomfort of the physical upgrades, a profound stillness descends. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding, a quiet calm that exists at the very core of your being, completely independent of your external circumstances. You could be in the middle of a chaotic city street, facing a personal challenge, or witnessing the turmoil of the old world crumbling, and yet, this deep, serene center remains untouched, unshakable. This is not apathy or detachment. It is the peace of the fully integrated soul. It is the peace that comes from knowing, on a cellular level, that you are an eternal divine being, that everything is unfolding in perfect divine order, and that you are safe, supported, and loved by the universe. Always. This profound peace gives birth to its natural expression, sovereign joy. This is not the fleeting happiness that depends on getting what you want, or having things go your way. Sovereign joy is a state of being that radiates from within you for no reason at all. It is the simple, profound delight of being alive. You will find yourself smiling at strangers, feeling a surge of gratitude for the beauty of a cloud, or feeling a wellspring of love for humanity bubble up in your heart. This joy is your birthright, the natural frequency of your soul, which has been uncovered by stripping away all the layers of fear, conditioning, and false identity. It is sovereign because it is not given to you by anyone or anything outside of yourself, and therefore it cannot be taken away. You become a walking, talking generator of joy and peace. Your very presence will have a calming and uplifting effect on others. People will be drawn to your light, your tranquility, without even knowing why. They will feel better just by being in your energy field. This is the essence of your new purpose. It is not always about doing. Often it is simply about being an anchor of peace, being a beacon of joy. This is how you change the world, not by fighting the old, but by embodying the new so powerfully that the old simply becomes obsolete. This seventh after effect is the ultimate pass-fail of the cosmic test. Can you hold this frequency of peace and joy, no matter what? Can you choose love when faced with fear? Can you choose gratitude when faced with lack? Can you choose sovereignty when faced with pressure to conform? Every moment becomes an opportunity to practice this new state of being. The shock for the spiritually awake is not that this state is possible, but that it was there all along, buried beneath the noise of the 3D matrix. The lunar shockwave didn't give you anything you didn't already have. It simply shattered the cage that was hiding your own inner light from you. It has returned you to your factory settings, your divine blueprint, and from this place of inner peace and sovereign joy, your life begins to flow with an elegance and grace that your old self could not have even imagined. You attract loving relationships, meaningful work, and abundant resources, not by striving, but by simply being who you truly are. You navigate challenges, not with struggle, but with a quiet confidence and an intuitive knowing that you have all the resources you need within you. Life ceases to be a battle to be won and becomes a dance to be enjoyed. As we conclude this transmission, I want you to sit with this. Feel the truth of these words in your body. Recognize the signs that are already showing up in your life. This is not a fantasy. This is the tangible reality for those who have the courage to wake up and step through this powerful July 5th Night 7 lunar portal. You have been prepared for this for lifetimes. All the challenges, all the heartbreaks, all the searching, it has all led you to this precise moment, to this profound opportunity to reclaim your divinity and step into your power as a co-creator of the new earth. The shockwave is a wake-up call, and the 7 after effects are the curriculum of your soul's university. The great energetic sorting clears your path. The shattering of the time illusion frees you from limitation. The recalibration of the physical vessel prepares your temple. The dissolution of the ego brings you to your heart. The unlocking of soul purpose gives you your mission. The collapse of manifestation timelines gives you your power. And the emergence of unshakable peace and sovereign joy is your destination, your new home frequency. This is real. This is happening now. You are not going crazy. You are waking up. While the rest of the world may be shocked and confused by the accelerating changes, you will be the eye of the storm, the calm presence that knows exactly what is happening. You are the light keepers, the grid workers, the pioneers of a new golden age. If this entire message has resonated with you on a soul level, if you have felt the activations, the recognitions, and the call to step fully into your power, I invite you to do one final thing to seal this work. Share this video with at least one other person you know is on this path, someone whose heart is open and who needs to hear this urgent confirmation. By sharing, you amplify the light and help awaken another soul, strengthening the collective grid of consciousness. And for the final time, anchor your own awakening by going to the comments and typing the ultimate declaration of self-realization. I feel awakened. Let this be your testimony, your graduation certificate from this cosmic portal. Thank you for answering the call. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for being here. The journey ahead is magnificent. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because our work together is just beginning. The universe is watching. Be prepared for miracles.